The story begins in a highly advanced future where medical science has progressed significantly. Scientists had started making artificial organs using biotechnology, which included everything from hearts and lungs to all parts of the human body. These artificial organs functioned just like original ones. A large company named Union specialized in making these artificial organs. Although many lives were saved by these organs, they were extremely expensive, making them unaffordable for most people. Therefore, Union provided these organs on loan to many people. However, if people failed to repay the loan for the artificial organs, the company would send their dangerous enforcers to extract the organs directly from their bodies, resulting in the death of the indebted individuals. The company was indifferent to these deaths. Their only concern was profit. Now, we are introduced to two of Union's top enforcers named Rami and Jack. They worked together to extract organs from many people and were highly skilled in this gruesome task. However, Rami's wife was unhappy with his line of work because she did not want him to influence their children in any way. Therefore, she kept herself and their children away from Rami as much as possible. Rami was compelled to continue his work because he needed money to support his family, and this job provided him with the necessary income. One day, while Rami was partying at home, Jack came and informed him that their target was nearby. The target had received the organs, but had not yet repaid the money. They received a command from headquarters to kill the target and extract the artificial organs to earn a substantial amount of money. Rami agreed to this, and they both went out to carry out the task. However, while killing the unknown man, Rami's wife witnessed the act and, upon seeing Rami's actions, took their daughter and left him. Rami was extremely tense and unsure of what to do. He sometimes considered quitting the repo job for good, but Jack reassured him that they had not done anything wrong. They were simply doing their job for money. Jack then took Rami to a place where many people were present who had taken artificial organs, but had not repaid their loans for years. Therefore, the company had given them a contract to bring in all these people by any means. Rami and Jack armed themselves and went to the location. As soon as they arrived, everyone present attacked Rami and Jack. However, no one knew that Rami and Jack had received extensive training that allowed them to handle multiple people at once. With the help of their guns, they efficiently killed the people and extracted the organs from their bodies. They then went to their company manager, Mike, to deliver the organs. Mike was very pleased with Rami and Jack and even offered them permanent positions as repo men at the company. However, Rami declined the offer, stating that he wanted to quit the repo job because it had caused him to become distant from his family. Rami requested to be transferred to a salesman position within the company. Jack advised Rami not to make any hasty decisions. Afterward, Jack took Rami back to his car and tried to convince him that they should be proud of their work, even if they didn't always get what they wanted. The company had assigned Rami a new target, which he was expected to complete. Rami was kept at home to extract the artificial organs from the target's body. However, as soon as Rami attempted to use a shock device on the man, he was suddenly electrocuted. The shock caused Rami to fall a considerable distance, leaving him in a coma. When he finally regained consciousness, he saw only Mike and Jack beside him. Mike explained that the shock had weakened Rami's heart, and now he would need an artificial heart. Despite this, Rami was unwilling to accept an artificial organ into his body, no matter what. So, Rami, feeling defeated, started to leave the area. However, after walking a short distance, he suddenly weakened and collapsed. He realized that he would have to accept an artificial heart. According to Rami's wishes, his heart was replaced with an artificial organ so that he could fully recover. After the procedure, Mike removed Rami from his position as a repo man and assigned him to a new role as a salesman. In this new position, Rami was responsible for selling the company's artificial organs to various customers. When Rami returned home after leaving his repo job, his wife was still upset with him. She showed him a letter from Union Company stating that he needed to repay the loan for the artificial heart implanted in his body as soon as possible. If Rami failed to repay the money on time, his heart would be taken back. Rami was extremely stressed by this. To gather the money, he started working as a salesman, but he soon learned the harsh reality of Union Company. If any customer inquired about the artificial organs, Rami would tell them the truth about how Union Company would kill people to reclaim the organs if the loan was not repaid. Hearing these frightening details, no customer was willing to buy the products, which meant Rami did not earn any money. Faced with this dire situation, Rami had no choice but to rejoin his repo man job to make money. When Rami received a contract to handle a new target, he went there without hesitation. After incapacitating the man, he needed to extract the artificial organs from his body. However, Rami found the task more difficult than usual. The reason was that Rami now had artificial organs in his own body, making it much harder for him to handle the same procedure on another person who already had artificial organs. At this point, Rami was extremely frustrated and unsure of what to do. Jack took him to a place where many people had outstanding loans. Jack instructed Rami to kill each person one by one. As Rami proceeded, another man attacked him from behind, injuring him and causing Rami to faint from fear. When Rami regained consciousness, he found himself in the presence of a woman who was a singer at a local bar. Rami knew the singer and took her to a hotel to protect her. There, he discovered that she also had numerous artificial organs and had taken loans for them, which were about to expire. This meant that both Rami and the singer would be in danger if they didn't act quickly. Rami wanted to go to the company and delete all the payment records for himself and the singer. However, as he attempted this, Jack arrived, making Rami's plan useless. After arriving at the hotel, the singer regained consciousness and gave Rami an old typewriter, suggesting that he should write down all his experiences. Meanwhile, Mike was shown assigning a new contract to Jack to extract organs from someone else. Jack didn't want to kill his friend, so he canceled the contract. However, Mike assigned the contract to another repo man, putting Rami's life in severe danger. The singer, aware that an unknown man was coming to get them, teamed up with Rami to devise a plan to catch the repo man. They confronted Rami and gave him a note. As Rami was typing on the typewriter, he accidentally fell into a hole in the ground created by the collapsing earth. The singer also fell through the ground. As the repo man was about to deal with the singer, Rami struck him on the head with the typewriter, rendering the repo man unconscious. Rami had successfully evacuated the singer from the dangerous location, and they moved to an abandoned house far away. Rami decided he needed to gather all the payment details, so he disguised himself and entered the Union Company. After meeting Mike, Rami held him at gunpoint, but Mike revealed that all payment details had been moved to the company's headquarters. Disheartened, Rami had to leave once again. Realizing that both he and the singer were in danger, they decided to head to the airport to escape to another country. However, security at the airport was stringent, inspecting everyone thoroughly to ensure they were not carrying artificial organs. Rami managed to temporarily jam the signals, allowing him and the singer to pass through unnoticed. But then, the singer noticed that her feet were bleeding heavily. The injury occurred when she had fallen earlier, and an artificial organ in her feet was severely damaged. The airport staff took the singer to the head office for treatment, but security grew suspicious and started rechecking Rami and the singer's bodies. They discovered the artificial organs, forcing Rami and the singer to defend themselves. They quickly managed to outwit the security and escape. The singer's treatment continued at a facility where third-party artificial organs were installed, hoping she would recover. Meanwhile, Jack arrived with a contract for Rami, trying to persuade him to join and continue working. After much discussion, Jack revealed the harsh truth to Rami. The electrical shock that had weakened him was deliberately caused by Jack himself to force Rami to get artificial organs. Jack made it clear that their work was the best way to achieve their goals. Rami was furious upon hearing this and immediately attacked Jack without any further thought. A fierce confrontation ensued between them, but Jack, being much stronger, managed to push Rami down. Before Jack could do anything further, the singer intervened and knocked him unconscious. The singer and Rami quickly escaped from the scene. They fled to a place where many people were hiding. These people were customers who had taken artificial organs on loan from the company and had not yet repaid their debts. Realizing the dire situation of these innocent people, Rami decided to stay with the singer and fight for them. He resolved to go into the company and erase all payment details. The next day, Rami and the singer infiltrated the headquarters. After bypassing security, they reached a room filled with scientists working on artificial organs. However, some security personnel, alerted by cameras, spotted them, leading to a gunfight. Rami and the singer eventually reached the room containing all the customers' payment details. To access this information, they needed an artificial organ. Rami extracted an organ from the singer's body as it was their only option. This allowed them to open the system, but unfortunately, Jack also arrived there. Instead of attacking Rami, Jack helped him. Together, they deleted all client payment details from the master computer and planted a bomb to destroy the entire system. This obliterated all records of customer payments, leaving the company clueless about whom they owed money. Rami, the singer, and Jack managed to save many lives. Some time later, the scene shifts to show Rami relaxing on a beach with the singer, enjoying their newfound freedom. Rami had even written a book based on his experiences, which made him quite famous. However, suddenly, he disappeared, and everything in front of him began to blur. This is when the dark reality of the story was revealed. In truth, Rami was still in a coma. The scene where he was fighting with Jack and everything that followed were just figments of his imagination. After the initial fight with Jack, Rami had been taken to a hospital where Jack paid for his treatment and artificial organs. During Rami's treatment, Jack had arranged for a doctor to implant memories into Rami's mind, creating the illusion of the events Rami wished to experience. And with this chilling truth, our story ends here.